Hi lovelies, welcome and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'll be showing you all how I made this attractive, gorgeous and extremely delicious GIZDODO. So let's dive right in. Here are some of the ingredients I will be using. I have my gizzard. This is about 1 kilo measurement. It has been thoroughly washed. I first of all wash with room temperature water, then I rewash with hot water and salt. I will advise you do the same. Wash with salt-filled hot water after the fresh wash to remove every invisible dirt and yama yama. You know what I mean. Next, I have bell peppers, the red and green bell peppers, and carrots for some extra flavors and colors because I love my food popping. Then I have my peppers, which are the Scotch bonnet and Cayenne peppers, popularly known as tatashi and shombo. They have been washed and cleaned. I also have tomato ball just in case I feel like the peppers won't be enough for my sauce. And these are the samples of peppers I will be using, the shombo and tatashi. And lastly, my blended onion. I'll be dividing this into two. One part for cooking my gizzard and the other part for my sauce. There is a difference between blended onion and chopped onion. I will explain more later. Now I'll go ahead and pour in the gizzard into my pot, add some blended onion and 3 pieces of Scotch bonnet peppers just to spice it up a bit. Then season with salt, ginger powder, garlic powder, oregano, beef seasoning, 1 nut cube, then mix to combine. Add about 2 cups of water, cover the pot and cook for the next 30 to 45 minutes. For 5 minutes later and this is ready. I'll just go ahead and start bringing them out from the pot one by one. I forgot to mention or show my plantain, which is also a key ingredient with gizzard, while I was showing you guys the ingredient for this GIZDODO recipe. Well, I've already gone ahead to chop them. I did that when the gizzard was still cooking. I divided 1 plantain finger into 4 vertical parts and chopped. In total, I used about 4 plantain fingers. In a heated pan, I'll pour in my vegetable oil and wait till it gets hot, then start frying my plantain. Are you seeing the image reflecting in the oil? That's the socket that I'm using for this cooker. I didn't even notice, I didn't realize this was actually showing in this oil till I started editing this video. Well, nothing spoil, we'll manage them like that. After pouring in the whole plantain, I will leave it to fry till it turns golden brown. Please don't forget to stir occasionally. While the plantain is still frying, I'll start cutting the gizzards into tiny cubes. I allowed it to cool down for a bit so it's no longer too hot. Back to my plantain is ready now. As you can see, it has already turned golden brown. It's even ready to be eaten. You can start eating it right now, but no, we are not eating it yet. So I'll just bring it out from the pan and set aside. And after that, I'll go ahead and pour in the already chopped gizzard and start frying for about 5 to 8 minutes because I don't want it to get too dry. I still want it to retain some moist. This is how I want it to look. Not too fried, just a bit of everything, okay? So I will start bringing it out from the hot oil now. After that, we are on to the final stage. On my cooker, I have the pot heating up already, so I'll just go ahead and pour in a very little vegetable oil, about 1/3 measurement, thereabouts. After it has heated up, I'll pour in the remaining blended onion from earlier. Like I said before, there is a huge difference between a chopped and blended onion. Not the onion blended with tomato, no, not that one. A blended onion fried in oil first takes your food to another level. But that still doesn't stop you from adding your chopped onion. You can add both of them if you have enough onion to spare now that onion has turned gold. So just try it out. Try it and you will notice the difference. So moving on, I will season with salt and a seasoning cube, oregano, just everything that I added earlier in my gizzard. I'll just put them on again according to my preference. If you love your food well seasoned, you can add more. Just add your seasonings according to your preference. But I didn't add curry powder in my gizzard. I'll stir everything together and allow to fry for a bit before pouring in my pepper mix. Sorry guys, I didn't tell you all that I added the tomato I showed earlier that I was contemplating on adding. I even added two. I added two of it and blended together with the pepper because I felt like the pepper wouldn't be enough and I didn't have extra more peppers. Even though I don't want the food to be too peppery, okay? So I blended two more tomatoes together with the pepper mix. After it has fried for a bit, I will add 2 tablespoons of ground crayfish just for some extra flavor. But it's totally optional. If you don't like crayfish in your stew, you can skip it, okay? I'll stir everything together, cover and keep frying. But just make sure you keep checking it from time to time so you don't get burnt. Now it's completely fried. So I tested for seasonings and realized it needs a bit more. So I'll add a seasoning cube and some salt. After that, I'll go ahead and pour in the stock I got from the gizzard. Then stir everything together, cover and allow to simmer for a bit. Now the sauce is completely ready to welcome the king and queen, which are the giz and dodo. And of course my colors, the green and well bell peppers with carrots. Of course I won't forget them at all because they are going to make this meal to pop. They are going to transform this whole dish to another level. You will see. No, you're already seeing it. See how gorgeous this looks already. Then I'll carefully stir to combine everything together and cover the pot and allow to simmer for a bit. I feel like I've said a bit more than 10 times in this video. Like, really, was it necessary? Do I need to keep mentioning a bit? Guys, see how this meal is popping. Like, it looks so attractive, it looks so gorgeous, and it even tastes better. I can't describe how this tasted. It was so good, believe me. it was extremely delicious. That's why you need to try this out yourself. Okay, you need to try this recipe out yourself so you can testify to it. So guys, we have come to the end of this video. Please make sure you give this video a huge thumbs up, comment below if you try this out, and share if you can. And also please click on the red subscribe button. So see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.